बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। मेरी उन तमाम दोस्तों से गुजारिश है कि जिन्होंने अभी तक हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है वो चैनल को ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब करें ताकि आने वाली तमाम वीडियोस आप तक पहुंच सके। थैंक यू।
Passage number 26. Chief Justice Qazi Faiz Isa has made his mark on his very first day in office by ordering the live streaming of the full court hearing petitions challenging the Supreme Court Practice and Procedure Act, 2023 full stop. It was an unprecedented event in Pakistan's judicial history that may reshape the institution full stop. While live streaming has opened up the court to the public, ready access to the proceedings within could also mold public perceptions about the superior judiciary full stop. The judges and litigants engaged in arguments in full live view of the public on TV screens full stop. In fact, even the difference in views among the judges on this extremely important constitutional matter was evident full stop. It was a fascinating experience for the public to see it all live full stop. New para. Whether or not live telecasts lead to greater transparency in the delivery of justice remains to be seen full stop. Nevertheless, the presence of cameras in the courtroom and the perception of being watched renders the judges open to public scrutiny and accountability full stop. Pakistan is not the first country to live stream such proceedings in the apex court full stop. There are others, including India, that regularly live stream apex court proceedings on important constitutional issues full stop. In some other countries, the videos of court proceedings are uploaded on websites full stop. In Pakistan, this new beginning has lifted the wheel over apex court hearings full stop. However, a major challenge before the newly installed Chief Justice is to restore the public's confidence in the top judiciary full stop. This trust has been badly tarnished because of the perception of political partisanship and judicial populism full stop. New para. Over the last few years, the top judiciary has been sucked more deeply into the country's reckless power struggle, polarizing the bench and the bar full stop. Its unnecessary involvement in political matters, which should be resolved in parliament, made the top court controversial and reinforced the widespread perception of it being partisan full stop. The divide within became uglier with the judges engaging in open polemics full stop. Split down the middle, the apex court had been fighting an uphill battle to maintain its sanctity full stop. The rift came to the fore when some of the judges challenged the former Chief Justice's authority and called for ending what they described as a one-man show full stop. The split took an ominous turn as the disagreements came out into the open full stop. In his new position, the first of job of the Chief Justice, who was perceived as being the focal point of the divisions, is to restore the sanctity of the apex court and end the polarization, full stop. New para, it was, therefore, not surprising that Chief Justice Issa took up the Supreme Court Practice and Procedure Act, which has been a major point of conflict, dividing the top judiciary, on his first day in office, full stop. The act, which clips the powers of the Chief Justice, was suspended by an 8-member bench in April this year, even before it came into effect, full stop. The preemptive strike was described in a resolution in the National Assembly as an aggressive attempt of the Supreme Court of Pakistan to abrogate the unquestioned constitutional authority of Parliament to make legislation dash. It heightened institutional tensions, full stop. The composition of the bench that heard the petition also widened the divide within the court itself, full stop. New para. Questions have long been raised by the legal fraternity, as well as by judges, on the concentration of power in the office of the top judge to take so moto notice and form benches, full stop. There may be a difference of view on whether the changes in rules should be carried out through an act of parliament or be left to the apex court to do, but the legislative powers of parliament cannot be questioned, full stop. The senior most puissant judge at the time, the current Chief Justice, had demanded a full court hearing on the petition before proceeding on other constitutional cases, full stop. He refused to be a part of any bench until the matter was resolved, full stop. His decision to hold a full court hearing on an extremely important matter related to the powers of the Chief Justice is seen as the validation of his views on the need for democratization of the functioning of the top court, full stop. New para, while the hearing on the petitions would continue, the court appears divided between the constitutionalists headed by Justice Issa and those seeking to preserve the power of the Chief Justice, full stop. Irrespective of the difference in views, the decision will provide a way forward on reforming the functions of the apex court, full stop. Reputed to be an upholder of supremacy of the Constitution and defender of human rights, the new Chief Justice faces high expectations to take up the issue of political prisoners being tried by military courts, full stop. According to media reports, more than 100 PTI supporters have been handed over to military authorities for trial under the Army Act, full stop. Thousands of other political workers, including women, are said to be detained under the anti-terrorism laws without being formally charged, full stop. New para. Chief Justice Issa has previously taken a strong position against civilians being tried by military courts, full stop. The controversial amendments to the Army Act have given sweeping powers to the intelligence and law enforcement agencies to detain anyone without charge, full stop. Although the enactment of the law remains controversial because of the president's denying that he gave his assent to it, it is already being used against political detainees, full stop. Similarly, the controversial amended Official Secrets Act is now being used to persecute politicians, full stop. The spectacle of former foreign minister, Shah Mahmood Qureshi, being brought to court handcuffed for trial is shameful, full stop. Former Prime Minister Imran Khan is also facing an in-camera trial under this draconian law on the so-called cipher issue, full stop. Nothing could be more farcical than to apply the Official Secrets Act to an issue that has been so widely discussed on public forums against former holders of public office, full stop. New para, as the custodian of the judicial system, Chief Justice Isa has a great responsibility to guard against creeping authoritarianism and violation of human rights in the country, full stop. Democracy and the constitution are under threat, full stop. Let's see if the upright judge can meet all expectations, full stop.